Yeah, what brings you to the BIGMODE Jam this year?
Fun. Yeah, I did it last year and had a great time with my friend, and I sort of been thinking about it all year and just really enjoy making games. So here I am.
Hmm. Wait, so you said your friend got you into the jam?
Um, Sorry, what was the question?
How did you find out about the jam? And
Oh yeah, my friend got me into it last year,
yeah.
and I've been watching Donkey for like maybe 10 years. So I think I saw a video, but he was the one who encouraged me to join.
hmm,
Yeah, yeah, I made a few little games, but I'm most proud of Dash Effect. Yeah,
very good. So
yeah.
you said you joined the BIGMODE Jam last year?
Yeah, we made Orblorgo Command.
Mm-hmm.
That one was way too hard and people didn't like it. So this year I focused a lot about on the difficulty curve,
Okay,
and with some success. Still a little hard on the tail end there.
gotcha. Okay, well, right. So how much? Actually, wait. So could you list out your teammates and what they did for the
Yeah,
game?
of course. I don't know if Fake Bees was able to join here, but I'm oflatt. I made the programming, some of the art. Fake Bees did all the music, and Razor Race was responsible for one of the levels. I think it's called Brain something.
Hmm.
Yeah, we got about 7 levels and 4 tutorials.
Right. So how did your team come together?
I started the game and then I was working on it for 3 days alone, and I was like, I have something here, and maybe I should get more people on it because I'm getting really excited. And so I
Nice.
looked for Fake Bees in the Game Jam Discord, and that was like a huge find. Fake Bees is so good at making music. So picked up Fake Bees, who made most of the music in the game like on the last day, and my buddy Razor Race pitched in a level as well.
Awesome. So how much time are you able to dedicate to the jam overall?
I'm really lucky. I'm a PhD student, so I just neglected all of my real life duties and spent like 15 hours a day on this.
Very nice. Yeah, don't worry, I guess I won't tell anybody. Um, so what were the last few days of the jam like for your team?
Last few days, I mean, I was very excited because my to-do list was empty, like the very last day of the jam, because we had gotten all the music and levels in. Uh, the very last few hours, we were having serious web build bugs,
Oh
and
no.
like swapping out Godot's audio system with a JavaScript library was pretty painful.
Mhm.
So the hour extension was super nice.
Nice. You did submit the final, well, the minimum viable build, I guess, at
Yeah,
about 10 hours
exactly.
before.
Yeah, that one was working, but the web build was very bad.
Damn.
Yeah.
And is it a web only build or?
No, there's a download. I would recommend using it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you are willing.
Yeah, of course. I only play these
But
games
yeah,
when
the
I have
web build
the.
ended up working mostly with some weird quirks. Yeah.
Gotcha. So, how did your team? Well, I guess it was just you for the first few days. How did you react to the theme of Slick? Or how did you explore it?
Um, I kind of predicted the theme,
Yeah,
so I was not
I think a
surprised that
few
it
of
was
us
gonna be
did. Yeah.
slick. Yeah. So I was excited because I had been thinking about what makes games slick already. Um, and then when I really thought about it, slick games are like ones that make me feel really slick, not necessarily the game is slick.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought about the kind of games I really feel slick playing, and I just picked some of my favorite genres, like platforming and rhythm games. And so it turned into like a game that really appeals to a particular audience. Yeah.
Mm.
Following along the conversation you're having with Ethan there, like you can make games that are it's hard to make games that are good for general audiences. I just gave up on that and made a game that's perfect for me, I think.
Yeah. Uh, I think general audience games are they can be kind of sauceless, I think.
Yeah, it can happen. Like I enjoy like a general audience game for like, a limited amount of time, but the ones I truly love are like less general.
For sure. More rough edges and stuff. So, Right. So you basically had everything together by the end, except for the web build bugs. But how do you think you would have benefited from more time, like a day or so?
A day or so, I think, would not have made a huge difference for us. I would
Mm,
have done more playtesting. This year I tried to do a lot of playtesting with my friends, and that helped. I would
right.
have done more and polished the levels more. It's all about like level design for this game. The levels need to be like really smooth to the player.
Hmm.
Yeah, more polish would have happened in the last day. I'm very excited about continuing this work and like doing a full game release with like
Oh,
a much bigger expanded set of levels, different backgrounds, more fluid animations, that sort of thing.
okay. So yeah, you do intend to take this further than where you put it.
Probably, especially if the reviews are not too bad at the end of this.
That's interesting. So you take the feedback into account as like
Oh
a
yeah, the feedback is good. Last year I got a lot of good feedback and I really think I learned a lot from the Orborgo command experience.
mm,
Yeah.
sorry. Let me think here. So right, did
What
you
do you
did you have
think?
to
Do you
learn
take the feedback to heart from the game jams?
uh when it comes to things that I make, it's very much like I long ago had to accept that I'm just kind of a strange person. And so the most success that I've had as a strange person is that I just have to own it because people don't understand it until they've spent some time with it. So when somebody doesn't get it, unless it's like something that I quite understand, like for instance in Moonlight Fire, the conveyance isn't very good. Like nobody really knows what to do. I understand
Mm.
that part. I know that the controls need some work. I know that I have to revisit some of the moveset stuff. Um, but the game that it is something that I get fixated on. Like the things that I really want are to turn my fixations into reality and then crystallize them into something that people spend some time with and eventually come to understand. Because that's how people have to
Yeah,
engage with
that's
me
the
as a
great thing
person.
about yeah, that's the great thing about making games is can do exactly what you want, right?
Hmm.
It's such an expressive medium for like art and mechanics and feel. It's like you can make it what you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I try and grab those lessons in the like I try not to read the reviews at face value and like try and get the lessons out of them.
Hmm. Yeah, because I've spent my whole life where people are just like, they're looking at me and they're kind of like, I don't get it. But for the people that do occasionally, do eventually get to know me, I've had some pretty people generally like me in that way. I guess it could be a
Right.
self-selecting group of people, but yeah, I that's just how I've lived my life. So uh, that's how I do my art. But for the feedback, it's just like, yeah, if I got feedback that was just like, man, this game is like not fun to play or whatever, that wouldn't necessarily phase me that much. Like maybe I might consider, because I usually consider like I have played regular games before. I know how a video game works, I guess. So
Well,
I would
yeah, if
hope
the
that
feedback
there's
is just it's not fun, then you can't gain much from that. Yeah.
say la vie. But also I don't think that an art medium should be constrained to something like fun. I think that there are much more broad experiences that you can have in an entire medium. I've had this conversation a lot in the server, for instance. Like, I was like, imagine if somebody had an oil painting and everyone was concerned with how fun it was. It's just like, what the fuck are you
All right,
talking
that
about?
would be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
I'm looking at Saturn eating his own son, just like, man, this could be more fun, I think. Or just like, or that literature should only be fun, or music should only be fun. Like, I would think that's like, yeah, you've got no object permanence, and you eat your dessert before your food. Like,
Right.
it's very childlike, I think. So, I think the better word is engaging. Like, if you're engaged, so I want to engage people. Anyway, so that's just my own takes on artistic mediums and stuff. Uh,
Yeah.
because I think it's weird with like games as a relatively fresh medium. But I think that the instant gratification of the fun part of it is like why gamers are seen as so infantile. It's just like
Right.
yeah, we just want our little silly adult toys for adults.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people don't really respect games as like art. They think
Mhm.
about them very differently.
Just like petty amusements, right? Or
Yeah.
distractions even. And it's like, nah, I think they can be a lot better. I can think they're because I love having fun. Everybody loves having fun, but I don't want my oil paintings to only be fun. I don't want my literature to only be fun. You know, problem with that discourse, fun discourse is often fun as the quickest method to get someone to keep playing, whereas painting can be taken in at least surface level at once. Right. Same can be said for music. Like you have to wait through an intro, right? But most music has an intro, and sometimes the intro isn't really that engaging, but the meat of the music is good when it takes off. You know, it's not the only way. Far from it, for sure. Anyway, what were we talking about? I like my bread
We were
didn't
talking
get,
about
so I like my
feedback,
Pepsi games.
and we were talking about like what games are.
Yeah, because
But
you said that you would be
yeah,
doing it depending on the feedback and taking it further.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
I have so many game ideas I love that like I'm gonna look at the feedback and take that into account for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, along those lines, like in terms of making the game better in the near term, love to hear your thoughts as you play.
Hell yeah. Oh, I just actually thought of a good example. One of the most legendary moments in all of video gaming history is the genocide route of Undertale, and that is not fun at
Yeah.
all. It's
No,
actually a very miserable experience.
I couldn't finish off mine. I gave up.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
just like the Sans Undertale fight is what everyone's going towards, and everyone wants to beat it and everything. But beating it was not fun for me. Getting through the genocide route is miserable. It's a completely different game, and it's absolutely horrendous. But it's very engaging because you want to know, you want to see it. That's actually part of
yeah,
the message of it. It's just like, yeah, people who play video games are willing to literally just obliterate everything that makes a game interesting or like engaging or worthwhile, just to squeeze out as much content as they can from it. The gameplay is dog shit and genocide except for the two bosses. Exactly. I like the 3 C's: context, challenge, and catharsis. Too much catharsis nowadays. I'm not sure what you mean by that specific thing, but
yeah. I'm not sure what catharsis actually is. Is it like the constant grind?
uh, I would need to gather my thoughts on catharsis. It's like having a bad experience to feel better later or something, right?
Oh, I see.
But that Geno Undyne fight is my favorite boss fight in any game ever. Yeah. Anyway, the context of the genocide route is part of what made it really engaging. So yeah, I'd like to engage people. Anyway, so yeah, so you were able to dedicate a fair amount of time to the jam. That's awesome. Did you have to learn anything? Did you have to really like clear any hurdles? Did you come up against any super hard challenges when it
Oh
came to
yeah, I'm
making a
brand new to
game?
Godot.
Oh, okay, there you go.
All my previous games have been like, low level hand rolled stuff with, I don't know, just like a API for drawing to the screen.
Mm.
So I think it was so nice to use a real game engine. Big surprise, I know, but it
Yippee.
was really nice. I learned how to like import sprite frames and like set up the animations, and I learned a fair amount about shaders. I have never written shaders before, but I was very motivated to make this game look good, so I ended up doing some shader stuff for the backgrounds. Um,
Awesome.
yeah, learning shaders in Godot were two big hurdles. I used Rust in Godot, and getting Rust like API bindings in my head was interesting, but worth it, I think. So I'm a big fan of the Godot Rust bindings now.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, several things. I love learning when I'm making games.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. I'm glad that you found it easier, I suppose.
Yeah,
Or at least
I'm
more
happy.
fluid. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot faster to make games using engine.
Yeah, for sure. Tons of tiny feel good things, addicting loops. Oh yeah. Instant gratification type stuff. Sure.
I see. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So how would you say that your experience with this jam compared to your last one at the BIGMODE 25 jam?
Yeah, I feel like I love working with others, and this one was a lot more solo. So next year I hope to convince people early on to join me. Uh, yeah.
Okay.
I think it was pretty similar besides that. Yeah, last time me and my friend worked more closely together, and this one it was more of a one-man team and for the first half. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, that was sort of similar to my experience because I I started solo and then basically accrued people over time, and it was a bit random because like basic was very locked in, but he only joined like 4 days before the end. Um,
Right.
and it was just because he saw that I was like probably not going to have all the sounds that I needed in time. So he was
Right.
just like, all right, well, I guess I'll just yeah, I'll just help you out. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Basic, by the way, one of my jam partners is was from the grand championship winners of the 25 jam with Divine Dice.
Dang, Divine Dice is fire. What?
Yeah, yep.
Holy.
Basic is a
Big
regular here. We
snag.
hang out a lot, so
Nice. Wow, that's cool.
it's funny because I never even interviewed him. He just
You
kind of showed
haven't?
up.
Dang. Yeah, Divine Dice is so cool. I played that one last year.
Mm,
It's a good one.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
I love playing the games. When I wake up the morning after the jam, it's like the best day ever.
Yeah, I don't actually play that many video games, so this is definitely the most video games I play in such a short amount of time.
Really,
Uh,
that's funny.
but it's a good thing that they're so bite-sized, I guess. It's a good way
Yeah.
to take in a lot of ideas at once. But
Yeah, for sure.
so yeah, on that topic. So have you done from 2025 to now? Did you do a lot of writing, commenting, chatting up devs and everything, participating in the community?
I haven't participated in the community very much. I mostly get obsessed with an idea and like go off and do it alone for a while. My last game, in between the two game jams, I made a game about fighting YouTube videos and it runs in the browser and I just like got obsessed with that idea and did it.
Hmm.
Uh, so yeah, but I should engage more and learn more from other people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just think it's a cool experience to see other developers, and yeah, it's just like, oh, we're all here. So
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're all trying to make games and that's great.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. This is part of what like brings me to Big Mode Game Jam is I love the community. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, it's certainly fortunate for me. Something that I was hearing a lot from the 23 jam is that people would previously just join jams and then they would fire and forget. They would post up their thing, maybe find a dozen or so games to play, rate them, hopefully get some ratings back. But a lot of times it's like small fish in a big pond type situations, like with GN2K, uh,
right.
or
Yeah, that's huge.
very very large jams, or like Ludum Dare, fucking what's the other one? Global Game Jam, just like the super huge ones. So yeah, I can see that being kind of overwhelming, but this one's sort of a mid range one, I think. So you get a lot of people, but still a manageable amount, and you can still realistically play a chunk of them.
Right, yeah. You certainly are doing your best to play as many as possible.
Nah, this isn't me gunning to play as many as possible. That's Pigeon
Whoa,
Guy up there. Pigeon's played
not your
over
true power.
yeah, Pigeon's played like 130 plus or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
On stream?
no, 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 no. Streaming
Oh,
is
I
gonna
see.
make
I guess
everything longer, but
it's a different yeah, it's a different thing to stream the games. I was sort of imagining.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Yeah, if I were just playing on my own, I might be done by now. Like
Yeah, you might have gotten through all of them, yeah.
because this is all I'm doing, right? So
Yeah.
anyway, um, yeah, it's been really cool. Um, so let's go ahead and read this. Strategy game represents slick. Syncing platforming to music is the slickest thing anyone ever did try in a video game. Dash effects, movement, animated backgrounds, and carefully crafted levels make everything about this game slick. Hell yeah. Syncing platforming to music is the slickest thing anyone ever did. Yes, yes, yes. Web build has audio lag and rubber banding bugs on respawn. It's hard to avoid on web. Please download Dash Effect for a better experience or adjust the audio latency in the main menu carefully. Avoid Bluetooth headphones, use wired speakers or earbuds. Comment on which levels you were able to beat, the harder ones are more fun. Programming art levels by oflatt, levels in Dash Effect by razorace2, music by Fake Bees, and more music from upbeat, free for creators. And then, yeah, some tertiary credits here. So, alright, let's boot it up. I should have asked this early on, actually, but does it have a start screen?
What is this? What do you mean by start screen? Like, does it have a button that presses play?
Like when you start the game, does it have a screen you linger on?
It's not really.
Eh,
Yeah, that's
okay,
it.
fair enough, fair enough. Does this have controller support?
No.
Damn.
Sorry.
Right?
Ran out
Oh,
of time.
that's okay.
It's
It's
definitely a controller game without controller support right now.
wow. It's so easy to implement controller support in Godot. It's crazy easy. I swear to God, but
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
fine. It's
For
fine.
sure.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it. Let me go ahead and adjust the volume here, because this seems to be pretty loud, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty loud.
It sucks because I can't even look over there.
Oh, sorry.
Press J when boxes align.
Yeah, if you want to see the cutscene, you can restart the game, but it's not super important.
Okay. Respawn. Compass K. What are these controls?
I get that a lot, sorry.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Huh? What happened?
Uh-oh,
Oh god.
I heard a Windows disconnect sound.
Yeah. There we go. Hold for high jump. Okay. Maybe. Slime hurts. So there's a Godot add-on called Conductor that makes it easier to synchronize music to the beat. Did you try to make your own
I did
solution?
not use Conductor. No, I used my own thing.
I see. It's pretty
Sometimes,
hard to
though.
synchronize audio, honestly.
Yeah, I used every trick in the book from the Godot documentation in terms of like getting the current time. Yeah, it works pretty alright.
Okay. Because I know that the audio server stuff has synchronization issues. For instance, the personal camel. Yeah, for instance, the little creature on my screen is actually controller operated. And that includes the mouse movement, so it's powered by Godot. And over time, the mouth has synchronization issues. Like I'll speak and then it'll come out a little too late.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, are you talking about Dash Effect specifically? What mouse?
Hmm?
In your game or in Dash Effect?
Oh no.
There's a
On my stream, there's a creature in the corner that is
Oh,
my
the
PNG
creature in the
tuber.
corner. Yes, you're okay. I see.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was a fox. That's why I didn't understand the reference.
Well, it's a very ambiguous thing, so I'm gonna replay this. It's a very ambiguous creature, so I just say creature. Its name is Yako. Anyway.
Yaka.
Yeah, the mouth is not synchronized over time. It's like it'll desynchronize because of Godot's audio server.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Okay. I like the trails. Is that a particle trail or is it like a trail add-on? Because I've had trouble implementing trails.
There's 3 custom line trails and then a particle generator attached to the sprite.
Mm-hmm. Yippee. Okay, we do some wall jumps.
It's very thorough to play the tutorial twice. I've never known anyone to do that.
Well, I didn't see it at the beginning, and also, my score wasn't exactly the best.
Oh, it's the score getting you. I see.
Mm.
Maybe I should disable that for the tutorial.
Damn, how's my score so bad? Alright,
It's based on like perfect timing with the hits. The perfect timing is a slick hit.
It could be my tired brain, but my rhythm is pretty good usually.
It's on key release that trips up a lot of people. Yeah, that was it.
Wow.
We're getting slick now. That's to support the charge attacks that happen later.
Gotcha.
I am thinking of turning it to press and then having a separate key for charge attacks. It's just too much. Yeah, several comments about that in the page for this game. That was a nice wall jump.
Thank you.
A lot of players struggle with the wall jumps, turns out, so I'm thinking of making them later in the game.
What? Huh? You like skipped ahead.
Oh, you're meant to jump over and do that one. But
Oh, I have to be in
maybe that isn't
range.
clear. Yeah. Yeah, the attack animation has to actually connect.
I have to be facing the right way too, yeah, okay. Oh, I'm so far away. Oh.
Nice.
Yippee.
That's the first level done. You got a lot better score that time.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
A plus. I'll never pass school this way.
A plus,
Just
not
an A
enough.
plus. When there's S and S plus.
I
Damn.
think rhythm games with the S, S plus, S plus plus, and all the rankings above A are really funny, so I thought I'd include that for tradition.
Rude. My friend and I were playing Resident Evil 5 co-op when I was hanging out at his house once, and we tried to get S rank on all of the missions with co-op, and we did it, but we beat one of the levels, and it turns out there was a double S rank, and it like demoralized us so bad we just stopped playing.
You didn't know there was a double S rank? I didn't know I did.
Yeah,
Fucked up.
fucked up.
Real perfectionists.
Yeah, we just stopped playing.
Dang, that's
We
rough.
spent so long getting to that point to begin with. Huh?
Oh, that was real close.
Why? Why are they so fast? Get out of here.
I should give you more time to get to that one. Difficulty spike is not very good.
Lackluster. Do it again. Oops. What?
If you want to press escape, you can try again.
Yeah. Wait, can
You can go to main menu and then click it.
Wait, am I in our place?
There we go. Oh wait, you did this level earlier, right?
I don't know. It feels like there's a different background with the third level.
Yeah, the colors are different. It's
Like
just a
from the
different color
menu?
palette. The backgrounds are generated each time though, so it'll feel slightly different every time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I stole most of the code from this really awesome background generator that's free on itch. Tweaked it a bit.
Okay. Did you send this to anybody for playtesting?
A couple friends, yeah. People have very different responses based on their familiarity with rhythm games or platforming games or both. I'm definitely glad I playtested because it was just like way too hard for like 4 days before the deadline. Looks like razorace2, who designed one of the levels, is gonna hop in.
Nice.
He's also responsible for the dash effect, the effect that happens when you dash in this game. So he's the dash effect guy, you could say.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Uh,
Oh,
I was lurking on the stream for a minute or two.
work on the stream?
Lurking on the stream.
Oh, lurking.
Watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what should we call you?
You're pretty good.
Thank you.
Razor Race. It's
Razor
good.
Ace. Awesome. Yeah, I do my best. Although I literally like have to every time that a level starts, I have to look down at my keyboard and find the J and K keys.
Yeah, which keys should they be, by the way?
What keys
For
should they be?
future reference? Like
well,
for
space should probably
controller should be
jump.
the default, but yeah, okay.
And then I don't know, the attack could be shift.
But then it's all, I guess it's not necessarily all one hand.
Yeah, could be. I think a lot of these games are very one-hand biased.
Yeah, I think like it's crazy to me because I think most platformers I play usually, because they're platforming focused, you want the arrow keys on the right hand instead of the WAS to controls.
Oh right. I'm just so like fighting.
I know you're.
builds,
I know you're
so
WAS.
this is like the typical
Oh shit.
setup. Is it
Yeah,
like
it's
like a Rivals
I
V3
don't know.
player or Smash Bros player?
Yeah, it's like such an FPS gamer thing to.
Yeah.
Like it's a movement-based game, but you want the movement on the left hand for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, I'll have some reasonable default and then make it configurable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This is not a good reasonable default. So.
I would say that like it would even be preferable if it was just on your jump and your attack were on mouse. Like clicking to jump would be a bit
Ooh, oh, I
weird,
see.
but it would be better, I think. Since I think you already have mouse input, don't you?
Yeah, I have mouse input. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, so your hand is going to be on the mouse, and then you can interact with the game that way.
JK lockdown because I'm such a natural jokester. That's good.
Hmm.
Jokester. Yeah.
JK.
JK, no reasonable control schemes here.
Yeah.
That's just L. Okay.
Yay, dash is L.
Okay, very good. Razorace, you're somehow responsible for the dash effect, is what you were saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
it's
light
just
goes-
the little trail effect afterwards.
Gotcha. How did you accomplish that?
Or not, yeah. It basically just copies the sprite multiple times and then applies a shader to, I think oflatt changed the shader in there, but a little bit, but yeah, basically like you just copy the sprite, make sure it's in the exact same, like it's just frozen in place instead of moving with the character, and then you have it fade out over time, and there's a shader effect. Initially there was an outline shader on it that I put on. I think it can look good, but I think in this case it just didn't.
I guess I toned it down to be a little subtler.
Yeah. Initially, like I had it was like an outline around the character instead of a. Yeah. I don't know. I am into shaders and graphical effects, but usually it just ends up being something like this.
Gotcha. But very nice. Rocks stop dash.
The text overlapping. I think I tweaked the font size at some point without checking everything.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Hooray. Level complete. S plus.
S plus.
So which level did you design, Razorace?
It was one of the later ones. It's called Brain Line. It's not the hardest one because that one, I think Heart is still the hardest one, right? Flat.
I think so.
Yeah, that one was killer. I thought it was like easy at first because it was just like a bunch of notes.
Or
And then I
is
was like,
Oasis the hardest one? Or is Heart? We'll see.
oh, Oasis. Oasis might
is
be
pretty
harder, yeah.
tough.
Yeah, I think that one's still the last one.
Eh,
Oh no.
control fumbling. Huh?
Design these controls.
I think definitely like one of the challenges here was that like because it's a platform and you have to go places, once you miss one and you fumble around for it, then it's even easier to miss the
Yeah,
next
it's
ones.
very punishing.
I somehow
why I tried to
grabbed
put
one of these
checkpoints
guys
over.
and then like dragged him down somehow.
Yeah, that's a known bug. That's me being bad at game engines, being new to Godot.
That's okay.
Halfway through
Godot
the
rust.
game jam, I learned about like collision layers, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
collision layers.
I had such an existential like meltdown when it came to collision layers because there's just like a lot of stuff to consider, and I just felt
They're
like so
complicated.
stupid.
They're not easy.
They
They're a
should
good
be
idea,
easy.
They're just
They make a lot of sense though. It's like, yeah, the mask is just what it's looking for, and what it and layer is what it's on. So like,
yeah,
It's
but
super
it's
easy
hard
now.
to keep them all straight. It's a global system, right? You have to keep it all in your head at once. That's the problem.
I suppose the engine does give you the capacity to name them.
Oh, truly. I see. That's a bug in the level design. I accidentally moved the block up at some point.
Oh no.
It's so over.
That's still an A.
No, I'm gonna die
What
in
is
a
the
just on the
scoring?
street.
Like, I don't think I ever actually looked at the code for what the
I
scoring
think I,
was.
off the top of my head, weighted the like good, slick, okay, and miss, and just never tweaked it.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah.
How'd
There
you
was no
determine the
time for
score?
that. It's like the number of slicks times 3, the number of goods times 2, something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The number of okays times 1, and then misses are 0, and then it's S. Like the end of the bar past S plus is like the perfect all slicks.
Right. It's kind of rough. It's funny because, yeah, I don't know. I don't play too many rhythm games. But there was one time, I think on easier songs, because I'm not very good at fast ones, like, I tend to score very well because I think most rhythm games score like perfect timing, like with a lot of points. Whereas,
Right.
like obviously once you start missing, then you lose a bunch and you lose your combos. But, like if you just keep getting the equivalent of slick, like perfect usually, then like I'm pretty good with timing as long as it's slow.
Right. Top of the Year says, I didn't get collision layers until Godot, Unity, and Game Maker were obtuse about it. Yeah, it's hard to make collision layers friendly to use, but Godot's not bad.
It really is simple. It's just there's a lot to consider, so I just fuck up.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Stylish.
Come on. No, I'm out of dash. I think I did better that time, actually. So, what's your average score in this game? Did you two play this until you were good at it?
I mostly
And-
played my own level because I was playtesting it so much. Oh my
sense.
god.
The biggie level.
This
Wait,
level is
wait, what?
kind of
Biggie
insane.
level.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I usually don't have much trouble getting S, even for a level I haven't seen before. But I think that's because I made this game for me.
Yeah.
I think I got S on most of the early ones eventually. I think S plus was still out of reach most of the time.
Okay.
Yeah, the controls also like do take some getting used to.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Are you on like
Oh,
wired
Or
headphones? Or,
pop
like, what's
dash
the...
instead of diagonal.
No wired
dash
headphones, yeah.
there.
Yeah, because like the latency problem was definitely one. That... Honestly, like before, initially when I started helping out, I was the first thing I was like, I want to add a volume slider because it's so.
There is one in the
it's
main
so
menu
loud.
now.
There is
It's
one
just
now, but like
the game doesn't launch
initially
the main menu.
I showed up, yeah, and then like I've worked with Godot to some extent, but never with Rust in Godot, and so it was like I don't understand how any of this works. You know, if it was just Godot, I could have done it. I don't have too much experience with Rust, and then so I was like, I think I spent the first hour like trying to figure out what to change, and then eventually
Yeah,
I just
trolling
gave up.
my choice.
Upside
The
down.
dash does remind me of like Celeste, and I don't know if this is like a community term or just my friend used to call it this, but like he called something a diagonal dash syndrome, where like when you're learning to play Celeste, you have this habit of always dashing diagonally.
I
Because
had
it takes you
diagonal
further.
dash syndrome. I've never heard that before, but
Yeah, he called
I
it
had that.
DDS, and then like diagonal dash syndrome. And it was like, I was like, I don't know if it's a specific term or if it's just my friend's term, but like, it makes a lot of sense because once you start dashing, you just naturally try to dash diagonally. But in most cases, you're not supposed to, or like it's not optimal. And so like for a beginner, like for me as well, like it like took so long to get out of the habit of always. Wait, this part is hard.
Yeah,
I think
what
you're
the hell?
bumping your head. Yeah.
Sorry.
You want to go diagonal and then sideways, and then you want to wall jump, and then you want to dash upwards, and then dash sideways.
Yeah, so evil there. Sorry. I need to
This
come
level I
down,
did not
down.
finish. Like I never finished this one.
I see.
Because-
The second person to try this shortcut. It's funny.
Damn it.
I think it.
What the fuck was
Yeah,
that?
I think it's.
How did I die?
There's enemies later on that you have to run to. That's this section is like a running section. Ooh, nice.
What do you mean nice?
You got there.
Oh fuck.
You made it. Oh.
What? Fuck.
I think part of it is that you don't get the dash back from wall hanging, or like wall clinging.
Wait, in what game do you get the dash back though? From
Hollow Knight, I guess. I mean, dash
Oh,
is
you
very
do?
different. Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, in Hollow Knight you get the dash on that? I had it in for a while and then I decided that it was like too crazy.
I guess I forgot because like of Hollow Knight versus Silk Song, they're different. But I think in Hollow Knight it was just timer based. Like it was just you get the dash back after n frames. But in Silk Song, it's definitely like you get one dash in the air.
I should add spikes there. The intended route is to go right.
Oh. We were
Ow.
almost in time. No. No. Yeah, I think this part might be why I didn't finish this level.
This part's tough.
Hmm. Yeah, this level's pretty brutal.
That's what I said about the difficulty curve having problems once you get far enough.
I think the timing is a little, it's a little too hard to get to that one especially. Pythagorean theorem doesn't apply because the graph of potential dashes is not a right triangle.
Dang.
Yeah, it is not a right triangle.
Yeah. Nice.
Made it.
Hell
Made
yeah.
it.
Except for the B. Disgusting.
That's pretty good.
Well, right now my brain is melting because I've been streaming for 9 hours.
9 hours.
Yeah. But also my sleep schedule is super fucked. Wait, why is it explaining this again?
I don't know why I chose to explain it again. Maybe it's because it was a copy pasta of the last level.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately starting to have the thing where I fall asleep in the middle of an input. Oh shit. Shit. Okay, see you later, attaboy.
Bye.
Damn, it kills you every time.
Yeah, I think the thing about the tutorials is that they want you to, you know, do everything right, and so you only have 1 HP.
Yeah, maybe it should be more than 1. I went back and forth on this because I had it at more than 1 for a while, and people would get through the tutorial without having learned the content and then have a bad time. But I wish there was a way to teach the content in a more fun way. I'll have to think on that more.
Yeah, it probably is. I don't know. Nice. Warpings.
Fuck.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, this
no,
part is
bug.
no,
checkpoint
not
here is
the
kind
bug.
of yeah.
Alright, yeah, this one's toast.
Is this
Oh,
like a
nice.
bug, or is this like just how the
This is like
respawn
if you go
mechanism
into
is?
the level editor, you could fix the bug by moving the...
Okay.
Yeah.
Like it's not
So
a bug so much as it is just like it was misplaced in the timeline.
Yeah,
or something.
literally it's just a misclick on the timeline. Yeah. Nicely done.
Nice.
Yippee. Oh, an S plus.
Huge.
So, were there any levels that were, like just horrific? Like you thought you were cooking, and then you were just like, actually, no, I have to absolutely change everything about this.
I threw away like 3 or 4 levels for being too hard. Yeah. Like, some levels, if you don't design them right, just feel off. Like the spacing, the timing, everything. So it takes some care, for sure. Here's Razor Race's level. Finally, you can direct complaints to a different person.
This one is definitely like I don't know, I think
Race.
the big mode level is kind of yeah.
Why J and K? Why L? What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, all the same complaints.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Just all the same complaints. This
Exactly.
part you can complain about.
Oh. Why
Yeah,
did it
this
start when I'm
part-
over there?
Oh.
Oh, you almost made it. Yeah, that,
Yeah, you almost made it.
that one's kind of hard. I should have like
This one's pretty
directed you
hard,
what to
yeah.
do beforehand.
I think it should be like 2 to 3, and then later we can put this in. Oh, made it.
Close enough. Yeah, that was
Close
pretty good.
enough.
It's really fun to watch you play.
I'm glad. Oh,
Oh no.
Once all the mechanics are starting to work together, it's exciting.
uh, oh.
but you didn't fall.
Huge.
Oh.
Oh! Troll, Drubo.
It wasn't me. It was your fault for moving.
I went up to
Brain
scratch.
line.
I went up to scratch my head, and then, like as I was falling, and then I landed on the thing, and then I had to like whip my hand onto the keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Very very tight.
So as far as I know, besides the dev team, you're like the second person to make it here?
Maybe.
Oh, was there one person who commented on it saying they finished?
Yeah, one
it?
person be small. Yeah, that's why I said the second.
Oh, okay.
Got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was clutch.
Fuck.
Oof.
Where am I going?
Yeah, that one's right. Backwards.
Fuck.
This is another difficulty jump that's just too steep. It's something Celeste does so well is the nice on-ramp.
I think it's mostly that a lot of Celeste is not hard in the sense of like it's also very easy to repeat without messing with you, because like the tough part of a rhythm game is that if you restart the person, then like the music also restarts and it's like kind of
Oh yeah, that's true.
rough. Whereas like Celeste, it's like okay, you mess up, you instantly die, you get set back.
And you have time to think. You can just stand there and think for a second.
Yeah, and you can just stand there and think.
Like,
yeah,
the
that's the other
music
thing.
is,
It's like kind of, it's like, oh, what am I? I'm missing all the beats. Honestly, I feel that way about regular rhythm games too. It's just like once I miss one note, it's like over. Okay, that was devious.
Yeah.
This was you
the
going
fun without
wild
getting a
with
little
all-
devious.
Yeah.
Like a rhythm game without getting a little evil with it. Dang, no problems though.
Oh, we made it.
Made it.
We made it.
Made it.
Nice.
Bees get degrees.
I'm sure fake bees would be happy to hear you say the music is good, Liam.
Oh yeah, Liam. Liam's here. Okay, let's see.
You're truly getting into the scary levels now.
I've been in many scary levels in my time.
Is this one Oasis?
I think this is the last one, yeah.
Wait, the musician.
Oasis, I think,
Oasis?
doesn't start off hard. The level name.
Okay.
I went to see a modern dance performance the other day, and it was all around art in the sense of like completely uninterpretable. Like, I don't know. Okay, this part I cannot get ever.
That was pretty good.
Yeah,
I usually use the wall to slow myself down.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow. Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got it.
Almost done.
No problem. Wow.
yippee.
As intended.
Well, you survived through the.
Oh,
That one's just a.
wait, what?
It only docks you the one time.
Oh, fuck. It's over.
I don't know.
Yippee.
Nice.
Wow.
It's a little bit hard to tell when it's gonna be like an eighth note versus a quarter.
Yeah. The triangles, like the rotated squares, are meant to help with offbeats, but oh, I think this is not a real level. Maybe I shouldn't. Oh no, this is just the advanced
This
tutorial.
is the advanced tutorial.
Ah, the advanced tutorial. I
Oh,
forgot.
I see.
How could I forget? That works too.
What? How dare you?
Because of the tutorial and getting hit at all.
Tutorials
I think
are
this part of
jarring.
this tutorial like made me so mad because I kept
no.
missing that one. Yeah, I kept missing the rock. afterwards.
Because it comes too soon.
Yeah, it comes so soon. I'm like, no. And I kept like hitting the lip of the platform. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
If you want to fix it real quick, you can pull up the editor and just drag something two
Fuck.
beats later.
I made it.
Made it.
It was
Is
scuffed,
there
but I
another
made
level?
it.
I don't know if there's any more real.
I think that's it. There's a tutorial and then
Oh, yeah,
no
there's
levels
that's
that
it.
make use of it. Yeah.
Nice. Well, we did it. Hooray.
Did it. Huge.
Nice.
So what's your what are your favorite things about your game?
You want to go first, Race?
I think I don't know. I like. I mean, I like level editor at this point. Initially it felt bad to use, but now it's like it's not bad. Like and like it has all the features that make it easy to make levels. So that's one thing I do enjoy. It's got the sparklies, it's got the backgrounds and the flashing and the pulsing, and I do
Yeah,
like
it's got the sparklies.
yeah, I like the visuals. I think probably like the enemy sprites and stuff could be more, you know.
We need an
in-
artist. We need a real pixel artist.
Yeah,
badly.
I see, I
they could
see.
be more relevant to the rest of the theme. Yeah,
I'm not an artist. Yeah.
it's like it's just kind of crazy to be like, here you're this like person doing platforming rhythm stuff in space, and then there's like slimes and bats.
There's no story and no premise. Yeah.
There's
I would
no
love to
premise.
have some sort of actual premise.
Yeah.
Sure, but
I did throw in the cuts.
yeah, what's your favorite thing about the game?
My favorite is I just love music, and like I love Sayonara Hearts and all these rhythm games, and now I get to run around to music with the sort of the mechanics that I feel are super slick, like dashing around and stuff.
Yeah.
What was your experience like?
My experience?
Frustrating, fun?
I think that the indicators need some work.
Yeah.
And it's hard to tell without a proper control scheme. Yeah, I gotta be honest. The JKL is pretty scuffed.
Yeah.
If I were on a controller, it'd be fine, and also if I were well rested. But neither of those things are true. So, yeah, no, I like the concept. I like the
Controller
concept.
support would have been worth the time. It would have been in like 5 seconds.
I think that this would be really nice, like if the aesthetics were cohesive and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be
Yeah.
awesome. And then if you
Makes
just
sense.
like bumped up the level design and because we have a rhythm game developer in the server right now, Lion Yon, who's also working on something that has an editor like this. And we had a wait, why is my keyboard's not working? Oh wait, no. Okay,
Oh, it's a
okay.
cutscene. Yeah.
Right.
The tutorial cutscene is so it's so invasive. You like start
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
game and then you're like blinking character.
I can't jump, so I just do this.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The narrowing of the eyes looks so funky when you spam it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Man.
Yeah, no, still a lot of attention to detail, like with the text like spawning with the time as well. Definitely look into Conductor. I don't really know the specifics, but from what I could tell, it seemed to solve the problem of synchronized beats and everything pretty well.
I don't think. I mean, I didn't really have real problems with the audio syncing except on web, and the Conductor won't solve that issue.
Oh, okay,
um,
sure.
So the web issue is more like whatever Godot
Mhm.
exports to the web.
Yeah.
It's a bit laggy.
Yeah, I suppose if you if the environment, I don't know if you're committed to the translucent square look.
No, not really. Not especially.
Yeah. So if you could if they were designed with more, I guess, maximalist platformer assets, then I think it would be pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. If we had an artist, that would be awesome.
But we had a playtest session with Lion Yon, who is the developer of Double O Skate and Tugan Infiltration for this year's jam, and was the developer, or one of the developers of Arc Breaker last year and Ram the previous year. He's working on a game called Sync Space, and we all got together and did a playtest for it. And one of the things that was really like a pressing concern was the indicator, because it's very similar to this one actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, you have to pay attention to when the circle overlaps with the center and like comes in, shrinks down.
Yeah, the indicator is something that was really hard to get even like close to something that's understandable. Like the
Mhm.
initial versions were just like very hard to understand.
I'm imagining like just a line with the bars, and then they come in and then you have to overlap the lines or something.
Instead of a square, just like a line from one side.
Just like a line that has like a rhythm game, like, I don't know, thing, like the measure lines, like a horizontal line,
yeah.
and then a vertical bar for when you're actually supposed to hit, and it's like you have to overlap with the center or something. That's just that's just what
so like each enemy would have a line coming down from above. That's what you're mentioning. I guess because each enemy has their individual time.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. I'm just imagining like a
Visual.
green line in the center or something, and then you have to wait for the white line to come in, and then overlap, and then hit on that beat or something.
Yeah.
That's just off the
How
top of
does
my
that
head.
contrast with the current version, which has like a gray square, and then when the two squares overlap, you have to hit it?
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
it's pretty similar, except symmetric.
The
I didn't
ma-
want it to feel like you had to hit the enemy from one side.
right. The
Like,
major
as
problem
side
is
work.
that the like I said, it's hard to tell when it's different, or the difference between the 8th and the 4th notes.
Right.
Because then it's like if it's an 8th note, then you basically start spamming, but yeah, you'll get fucked up that way. But
Right.
yeah, no, it would be a complex design or a set of complex design decisions that I guess you'll have to explore for, because you know this
Yeah, for
isn't
sure.
this isn't a game I'm working on, but yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I was just interested in your thoughts on where it could potentially explore, not like a final solution.
For sure. It's cool though. I do think that this idea is like a neat exploration. I haven't played it. I have no idea what the gameplay is like, but there's like Crypto the Necrodancer, right?
Yes, I
Yeah.
love Crypto the Necrodancer.
Well, I haven't played that game, but I know that it is also a rhythm game that sort of extrapolates rhythm mechanics into something you wouldn't expect.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah,
So,
Crypto the Necrodancer is much more rigid than this game, so this was sort of my attempt to make it a little more fluid.
right.
You have to move exactly on the beat in Crypto the Necrodancer.
Yeah, I like that there's like movement considerations that you have. Like you do have to dash through the slimes, and you have to position yourself correctly. So that's really cool to me. But yeah, right now I'm just too tired for it to really click in my brain.
Fair enough.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah, my sleep schedule was really fucked up by the jam cycle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's understandable.
Yeah, I really enjoy this. This is cool.
Thanks.
So yeah, is there anything about the game that we wouldn't know unless you told us about it? I like to see things like early concepts or scrapped mechanics or even like weird coding habits, things like that.
I think all of this, a lot of the cool stuff to talk about is like how the editor works. I'm a huge fan of level editors,
Sure.
and so like
Let me take that.
it's like a constant battle between like adding more editor features to make you faster to make levels and like actually making the levels, and basically always add that next feature to the level editor. It will always pay off. Is like, don't be hesitant to add more features to the level editor. We have copy pasta, we have undo redo, we have like select multiple on the screen and drag them. Yeah, I think it's important to use a good tool to make the levels when the levels are so important to a game like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the level editor is like really funky. If you change enemies to, we call them warp enemies in the game. They're called flashy when you click the enemy. And so the editor is pretty jank in some ways. You can see things flashing in and out of screen. If you make them flashy, they might spawn particles that like when you pan around in the editor just make the screen super crazy.
Yeah.
Wanda. Neat though.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can export your levels and share them with people with the JSON format. Last year we had like a whole community level like fetching from an external web page, but I didn't really integrate that this year.
Yo.
Nicely done. Your first level. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
That was so many respawn points. Great. You're gonna be so healthy.
Yeah. Yippee.
I love Super Mario Maker. I don't know if there's any Super Mario Maker enjoyers here, but yeah. My dream is that one day this is like a OSU type of experience where the community makes most of the content for the game.
How do I move
But
around
that's a bit
what's...
wishful. It's WASD actually to
Oh,
pan
I
around.
see.
Yeah.
I expected like a middle mouse click or something.
Yeah, I should make middle mouse button also work.
I got that. You got undo. Very nice. How much of the time of the jam went into the level editor?
a good 2 days, I think.
Gotcha. And then you just made a bunch of levels?
Yeah, I mean, the first 3 days were just movement to make that feel good and hitting enemies. And then level editor, and then lots of levels, basically. Roughly.
Makes sense. Yeah, this is cool. I would love to fuck around with Love Editor, but I'm like kind of crashing, so sucks.
Yeah, for sure. You should get some sleep. You don't need to mess with our level editor. I guess
Yeah.
another key detail I love about the game is that the generated backgrounds move a little bit to the beat, and there's sort of a flowing pattern on some of these backgrounds. The nebulae. That was really fun to alter the shader to make do that.
Yeah. Actually, just really quick, because on the topic of level editors, my friend Mike made a jam game called the Bike Game, and I made a custom level for it.
Ooh.
And let's see, I don't remember how it goes. I think it's Mike is short for Mycicle. Yeah, it's this one. Check it out.
Mike is short for Mycicle.
So I'm holding
It's
forward.
a 3D game with a 3D level editor?
I'm holding forward, and you can spawn multiples of the player character. Actually, wait a second. How does this work again? Oh, it's forward. Yeah, with the arrow key. Okay, check it out. So I'm holding forward. And you can see that circle over there? That's the goal. So here's two of the things that are spawning. Alright, fire the cannons!
Whoa, that's cool. You're totally abusing the game in like a creative way.
Yeah. So yeah, you can
Let's make
see.
it for my- Whoa, this is a crazy level editor. Was this a Game Jam game?
Yeah, it was a Game Jam game. Mike built this level editor
Holy
twice. So you can see that there's a long chain of them down here and a long platform. And then I made
Was
two of
this
them the indicator, and then you had to like shoot it over here.
What the heck? A
Yeah.
3D level editor? Holy.
Yeah, that's Twangling Blimp in the chat. That's Mike's. He's the
Holy.
developer of Legend of Lu from the 23 Jam, and my jam partner in the 25 Jam for Empire Horizon.
Cool. Yeah, does Godot provide any like built-in like ways, like the dream would be to ship pieces of Godot with the game so that like you reuse some of Godot in your level editor. Were you able to do that, or is this just totally from scratch?
I believe it's from
like,
scratch.
You place the camera and you have like a selected object field and all that. Crazy.
I believe Mike did this from scratch. And there's leaderboard and stuff, but yeah, I abused the shit out of this thing.
There's so many Mycicles.
Yeah, so many bicycles. So you actually start by running into a copy of yourself, and you like climb it using your wheel. So yeah, and then there's traffic. You control all of them the same ones. Yeah. So Mike just finished Dash Effect. So I'd love to come back to you with one of these. But yeah, my mind is just not cooking right now.
Well, you don't have to make a level, no pressure.
Yeah, it's not a pressure thing. It's more of it's on principle. I'm you know, I gotta make something silly in this.
You gotta abuse it somehow. I'm sure there's crazy stuff you can do.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things is the zoom nodes we added much later. You can like just make this camera zoom in and out however you want.
Yeah. At any point in time, and then it'll.
Yeah, the zoom appears like there's a thing on the timeline on the bottom.
There's
so
a
you can
Z
control
one.
when
Yeah,
it happens.
there's a Z.
Wait, I can't. Select.
Yeah, the position doesn't matter. It's just like on the timeline you see the like pink box that says Z4 now, and you can drag it to
it'll do the zoom.
point in time that you want it to happen.
How do I move it?
That's a bug. You have to move the T14 out of the way so that you can grab it right now. That's a horrible editor bug. And then now, yep, there you go. Now you can grab those. Yeah, it was just in the way.
Very nice.
Even though it visually doesn't look like it's in the way.
I noticed with the cutscenes that you have, it seems there's some kind of narrative going on here.
there is not much of a narrative. The sprite named Tony is supposed to be helping guide you through this mess,
Okay.
and the enemies are supposed to be some sort of like alien creatures that are time-based, but that's like very vague notions of lore for this game.
Yeah, I mean, if you know like the cryptogenic dancer lore, it's basically like, okay, there's this necromancer and he's like who raises the creatures of the dungeon, and he just decides he's like they're gonna move to the beat, and then Cadence,
Is
who's
that
the
the
main
lore
character, is like
for Crypt of the
yeah,
Necromancer?
basically like he's a necro dancer because he loves rhythm.
I see.
And then the main character has her heart stolen or something by the necrodancer when she dies in the dungeon, and then the necrodancer takes her heart, and then now she's forced to move to the beat because he also has her heart. So then
Wow,
there's
that's
some
crazy.
weird lore, but like none of it really matters. It's just the backstory to explain why you have to move to the beat and why the enemies move to the beat,
Classic.
and it's pretty funny. Have you guys ever played Need for Madness?
Need for
It's
Madness.
it's a racing game. It like the bicycle game reminded me of that. because
Bicycle game.
it's-
Yeah, that's the name that I gave the map.
that's the name of the game. Yeah, yeah. I know, but
Need for
the-
Madness. Ah, I see.
yeah, it's like a racing game. But it's also like
You love funny racing games.
Yeah, they're awesome.
it's great. Yeah, it's also like kind of crazy in the sense of like the physics just go wild, but it doesn't matter because it's all just about getting to the end.
Right.
I used to love that game.
Yeah. Well, all right. I suppose that is Dash Effect. Congrats on
Okay.
making something that you're proud of. I'm definitely I'm excited to see what comes out of this for you. And I would also like to make a level, but I guess not right now.
Thank you for having us
Yeah.
on. It was really fun.
Yeah. Do you have any shout outs you want to do before we end this today?
Well, Fake Bees isn't here, but shout out to Fake Bees for the awesome music.
For the music, yeah, it was great.
Yeah. And the rest of your soundtrack selection is also amazing. Yeah,
thanks.
don't be a stranger. We host playtests here, so if you ever need playtests, just give me a DM and then I'll try to organize. And usually we'll have at least like 6 to 10 people show up. So
That's nice. Yeah.
yeah, it's a great space for that.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, I'll catch you guys later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.